This news update is brought to you by...
It's the most wonderful time to stay connected with Flow. Get great deals on prepaid and postpaid plans. Get double the talk, double the text, and double the data when you activate a prepaid or postpaid combo plan, sizes medium and up. All this plus $50,000 to be won from Flow this wonderful Christmas. Visit us in-store today.
'Cause it's the most wonderful time of the year.
This is the Barbados Today evening news for Friday, December 9. Thank you for joining us. I am Marie-Claire Williams. The Employment Rights Tribunal was told this afternoon that a former employee of the then Barbados Tourism Authority received 10 warning letters between February 7 and March 5, 2014, regarding her absence from work. It was day 2 of the unfair dismissal case of the former BTA Quality Assurance Officer, Constance Reed Batson, who is challenging her termination from the statutory body on May 15, 2014. As attorney for the BTA, Dr. Lenda Blackman sought to press home her client's case during nearly 2 hours of grilling. The witness admitted not turning up for work between March 5th and March 15 of the same year. Following the intervention of the tribunal chairman, Hal Gollop QC, she also confessed that she did not submit a sick certificate for that period. The tribunal also heard from the former quality assurance officer that she turned down an invitation by the BTA to meet to discuss possible contemplation of disciplinary action. The tribunal heard that Reed Batson chalked up a total of 464 sick days over a 24-month period. She was fired because the statutory body alleged that her prolonged absence affected the productivity of the business. In other news this evening, Education Minister Ronald Jones is reporting a significant drop in the number of applications for reallocations among secondary school students. He says this is due mainly to a better understanding of the system by parents and a firm stance taken by his ministry on the matter.
We've got it down to very, very good numbers. No more than 60 or 70 who come, or maybe 100. When I first came into the ministry, it used to be 900 persons seeking reallocation. And I always wonder, did persons make mistakes in their choice, in the zone, out of zone? And I came to the conclusion that still parents don't understand essentially what they were doing in choice. You can't predict with any high degree of certainty what will be the cutoff marks, because that cutoff marks relate to how students perform on any given year.
Jones was addressing Speech Day at the St. Michael's School this morning. Health Minister John Boyce today told Parliament that the problem of overgrown shrubs around the island is proving to be a major health risk. Boyce tabled supplements in Parliament for $3.1 million from the Consolidated Fund in support of the debushing exercise. It runs from December 5th to March 31st, 2017. Boyce warned that unused properties across the island have formed a haven for all kinds of rodents.
The debushing program of the Ministry of Health is therefore part of the intervention strategy to reduce the transmission of disease vectors and rodents. When vacant lots have become overgrown with vegetation, especially during our rainy season, and we would have just experienced some very heavy rains, and we know what the results of that have been, the severe ponding around our communities, areas which would have laid dry for many, many months are now disease vectors. The situation has contributed significantly to rodent and mosquito-related complaints and incidences, of course, of illegal dumping. In that there also the incidence of illegal dumping, where our people will go and you know, it is almost strange that you would clear a lot because you're trying to get rid of the same vectors and the rodents that we're talking about, and then you will take that material onto your vehicle and take it 2 or 3 miles down the road and feel quite comfortable in throwing it into a corner somewhere because there's no one, as far as you're concerned, watching.
Sports now. West Indies opener Evan Lewis, shown as Dhaka Dynamites, trounced Darren Sammy's Rajashi Kings by 56 runs to capture the Bangladesh Premier League title today. Lewis top scored with 45 as Dynamites rallied to 159 for 9 off their 20 overs at the Sher Bangla National Stadium. Fellow left-hander Kumar Sangakkara made 36, but he and Lewis were the only two to pass 20 for the favourites. Seamer Farhad Reza was the best bowler with 3 for 28, while Sammy picked up a single wicket in an expensive 2-over spell which cost 22 runs.
There's regional and international news after this short break.
Public bank just like Santa Claus. Maisie fix up the kitchen and a new TV we get in. A special time to commemorate. Republic will help you celebrate.
Get ready to celebrate 50 years of independence right through to the best Bajan Christmas ever with a Make It Happen loan of up to $50,000 from Republic Bank. Give your home a good old Bajan spooser, buy some new furniture and appliances, or take an after-holiday trip to visit loved ones over and away. You could also be one of our lucky winners to share in fabulous prizes. Just visit any branch to apply. Go to republicbarbados.com or call us at 227-2700. We're also available via Skype and FaceTime. Special conditions apply.
In Bajan style, it will be great with Republic Bank.
Republic Bank, we're the one for you.
We're back now with news from the region. Grenada's Prime Minister Dr. Keith Mitchell today presented a $1.1 billion EC dollar budget to Parliament. The fiscal package will see a reduction in personal income tax, the payment of increments to public workers, and other relief measures for Grenadians. Mitchell told legislators that the budget is consistent with his government's long-term objectives of fiscal discipline and high sustained growth. He acknowledged that despite the strong economic recovery and a reduction in unemployment, too many Grenadians are still out of work. On the international scene, police in Ukraine are investigating a man who is accused of cheating the state out of more than €100 million. The accused is denying all allegations against him. We get more in this report from the BBC.
Policemen trained by America's FBI and training to arrest powerful people in Ukraine accused of corruption.
Corruption is huge. It's the #1 problem in Ukraine. It's kind of a cancer or a tumor we have inside the country. Only the top officials had officially declared 26 billion in savings, and the majority of these people has never been to business. The majority of these people used to work all their life in the government, in the parliament, and they're billionaires, they're not even millionaires.
So Ukraine created an anti-corruption bureau, and we met the detective investigating their biggest case. We can't identify him. He says Alexander Onishenko, a politician who also competed for Ukraine at the London Olympics, cheated the Ukrainian state out of more than €100 million. Mr. Onishenko was involved with companies which allegedly bought state gas well below the market value. The detective says the companies were then selling it on at a much higher price and not paying enough tax.
This case is very important. It's not a one-off crime. The scheme functioned for a long time and allowed one person to receive huge profits while stealing from the state.
We were shown some of the evidence against Mr. Onishenko. He left Ukraine before he could be arrested. He now spends much of his time in London, and we spoke to him via video link.
They have nothing against me.
There are several witnesses ready to testify against you. People who say they were involved in the scheme that you were benefiting from?
They will never have not one witness against me because I never worked there the last 2-3 years.
That's the news this evening. Remember, there's more on our website, www.barbadostoday.bb. You can also subscribe to our e-paper, email updates, and like us on Facebook. We're on Izumi Media in bus terminals and Screenplay at supermarkets and gas stations near you. Or you can tune in to Channel 99 on Flow TV or Mix 96.9 FM for more news and sports. I am Marie Claire Williams. Good evening.